Hello, guys. This is Scott Christ 169 coming to you live with the power of Spectrum Internet, YouTube. You're here. I'm. You're there. I'm here now. I discussed the whole GameStop issue. I discussed BioWare. I discussed Anthem. I discussed a lot of things in the world. What I haven't discussed yet was E3. What is E3 coming to today? I know we all know that Nintendo and and PlayStation, are opting out of E3 this year. I know that. I understand that. Uh, it's something that kind of bugs me a little bit. It's understanding what is and what is not. Listen, E3 is no longer the cash cow of what it was. E3 was made for the inside people who are like, your journalists to go to. It wasn't made for us, gamers who are there. It was to be about 10, 15,000 people there. I know some people are invited because they might win a contest to go to E3 or whatever. But a lot of people like your Adam Kirix, your Chris from Utech USA, your Angry Joe show, they'll go to E3 because to be invited most of the time. It's mostly invite only. You can't walk in there, Sony, of course, I ain't doing it, or Microsoft sit down. If you're not invited, you're not going to be there. That's just the way it is. And to me, I think that's wrong because I think it should be open to everybody on planet Earth, anybody in this country, to go. Even if it's only in in satellite seat, and like in the you know enclosed closed circuit on the other side, of the building. Say it's right here, and you're here, and you're sitting over here in this room over here watching it. Whatever. And afterwards, you can meet some people. But see, the people they bring out there are for the people who are important. And it's sad because it makes us feel like we're not important, even though we're the gamers who buy these games. Now, we all know a lot of gamers are not gamers themselves. A lot of gamers buy them for their kids. A lot of parents who are not gamers buy the games for the kids' Christmas time. Your Call of Duty, your Tomb Raider games, your Mass Effects, your Halo, your Gears. A lot of parents don't care. GTA 5, go buy it. Johnny's trying to go bug somebody online for a while, leave them alone. Or because maybe they did their homework or whatever, got all A's and they got a game, whatever. The point being, E3 is to me losing luster because of that one reason. It's only catered to the journalists and not catered to the gamers. I'm not saying the journalists are not gamers, but when you only have maybe 0.5% going to these things, and 0.5% are actually gamers themselves, not game critics, it's hard to tell people this stuff. And all E3 is gigantic commercial games. But it is fun. You watch all the stuff, watch the cool game came out like Last of Us 2 was announced at the E3, and not E3, but the PlayStation conference, and Microsoft had their stage for E3, and they're pretty decent, and this year will be better, hopefully, for both of them, because E3 is going to lose PlayStation and Nintendo, and I heard Ubisoft might not do it, Her Bethesda might do it, might not do it, but it is understandable to believe that both companies there, Nintendo and Sony, are breaking away for no reasons. I think E3 as the old NWA Alliance. I think of them as the NWA Alliance, where all these group of promoters, all these group of companies come together and they form E3. Back in the day, back in '93, probably earlier than that. Specifically back in '93. And the first company to leave was, Nintendo. They broke off, without forming their own world champion, their own, wrestling thing. They broke off, and Sony broke off. Now you have Ubisoft and other ones who might break off. So what does that mean to E3? It means E3 is going to become more and more, lackluster. Hell. This is Alpha, everybody. This is Alpha. See? Well, now, what does that mean, though? What does that mean? That means a lot. Because now, that means now you have gamers there who are not going to be who are not going to be able to create or go to E3. Go to E3. And they're watching these other press conferences or expos called PlayStation, Nintendo, and realizing, why am I watching E3 if it's my Nintendo company is going to be going their own way? Same with PlayStation. Microsoft might too. I've heard rumors for years that Microsoft might break off and do their own expo. And E3 might become the NWA of today, where it's just it's fluctuating. It's literally barely there. And it once was mighty, now has fallen to become more of a laughing joke. If that's the case, then that kind of proves the point that, we're changing at an alarming rate. Technology moves so fast. E3 used to be the cool kids in the know. Now the E3 are the kids are left behind. And they have no clue what's going on. Because when you already say, game's coming out, we already know about it 6 months in advance, before E3 even launched. We knew about Last of Us 2 last year, because places. We knew about it because we read about it. They said they weren't going to do Last of Us 2. But when clamoring happened, they were going to. People knew it was going to happen eventually. But you can't do wow and explosions and factors when you don't have that anymore. What E3 is no longer known as the wow factor. And that's where, true money is made in a lot of these companies for E3. E3 is electronic. If you don't know what E3 is, it's the electronic expo. Morgan Webb and Adam Sandler do expo all the time. I used to love watching that. Because, Morgan Webb was pretty cool as a gamer girl, and Adam was pretty cool for his weeness. And they're very smart about games. And when he went there, they made you feel like you're there. And they made you feel like they gave you interviews with people. And X-Play was the only reason why I watched a lot of E3, because it came on Tech TV or G4. It came on Tech TV for the longest time. And even screensavers would be there. Attack of the Show would be there. And they'll have their own E3 little areas to go to. And that's pretty cool. But you won't have that. Because you have all this, you have this now. You have a phone now. Sorry. You have a phone. You have technology that is breaking. It's breaking the boundaries of what was considered cordon off with games. Now I can go on my phone now and tell you about what game's coming out. Boom, it'll tell me. Why E3 for? E3 for show and spectacle. Now also having pyro going off and weird in women in skimpy outfits. That is pretty much what E3 is going to be coming down to. Now you had the PlayStation one last year. That was a wicked. He had a monk, some Japanese monk or some guy Japanese attire doing a wicked flute solo. Well, that sounds great and fun. Where's the gameplay? And now all of a sudden, Yoshida or anything like that. Now, Last of Us 2 kind of got my attention. I like Last of Us first one, but who knows? I didn't play any Far Cry until I played Far Cry 4 and 5. I love both of them. Her 3 is better, her 2 is better, 1 better. I her all better in a way. So then they can remaster the Far Cry. I'm gonna go out there and buy the Far Cry 1, 2, and 3. If they do make a Far Cry remaster, they probably will. 1, 2, and 3. Milk me for more money because I want to play this game. But we're not gonna go buy a PlayStation 3 or 360 to play them because I ain't got a lot of room. But what I'm trying to say is though, E3 needs to wow us. with more stuff. Because I know Microsoft's going to be, I think, on the 11th, and that's a Sunday. It's Sunday or Saturday. I think it is not 11th, but it's going to be on a weekend. So that right there is going to be on a weekend. So that right there is going to be pretty much everything glued online. And I'll watch it when I can online on YouTube. We all know it'll be on YouTube. My thoughts on E3 is that it's dying out quickly. Like GameStop, it no longer has relevance. Because, these companies out there can put a lot of crap on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and just say, here's the game coming out, go buy them and throw them. And save a lot of money doing the E3. It used to be about the spectacle and the show and the game, the ooh and ah. But I'm not saying people are there are not supposed to be there. They're invited to be there, and that's something I don't like about something like that. I think it should be about everybody who can. You buy a ticket, you win a raffle ticket, you win something, hey, you're there. You get a round trip to get a coach, they pay for it, you go there as a winner of a contest, you and say 3 or 4 other friends, you go out there whole weekend and lose yourself in geek heaven at E3. But I think E3 is slowly losing itself. Slowly taking itself down many, many levels. And where it's going to be difficult and more harder for itself to be actually taken care of. And I think E3, just like NWA, Wrestling Alliance, will eventually crumble and fall. And it's sad because E3 has been around. I watched it since 2000, which to me was relevant. A little later than that. I watched it for the, Uncharted 2 and many other games like Halo Reach, like that. Hell, I know on Halo Reach came out, G4 Tech TV had a damn freaking Halo Reach marathon going on for like 6 hours talking about Halo and all the Halo games and how's this Bungie's last hurrah and even E3 had that where the Microsoft had Bungie's own little area, Bungie's last hurrah with Halo and had going down fighting with a 4-star game, a AAA game, and it was a AAA game at the time. It's coming back to collection here soon. And I can't wait to play it again online. I want to play it. It was awesome. It was better. It was as good as 3 or better than 3. Halo 3, and that's saying something for me. But I feel that E3, my thought E3 is it'll probably be over soon. Today either watching the TV or the Xbox or your phone to hear about games are coming over. And you can blame the millennials for that. You can blame the Generation X, but you can blame what you want to. Or you can blame yourself for that. Because we're the ones, who the gamers and the public are the ones who bring the light or destroy what's being created like that. And I think E3 will be good this year, especially on the Xbox side. Xbox has, they have to hit one of the park. They have to hit one. And none of this, we have a cutesy game, Gears of War, little mods, little computer pieces. They need to bring the good stuff, big guns. Because right now, we're approaching 2020. PlayStation 5 is going to be Powerful Beast. The Xbox, whatever you're going to call it, the Powerful Beast. 2 boulders going like this. One's going to break. And when one breaks and crumbles, no one's going to stand tall. The One X has a lot of power. It's selling very well, but it's not selling as good as the Pro is. Why? Because it's exclusive. Exclusive software always has sold hardware. And E3 for Microsoft is the best thing for them because they're by themselves, they're on their own. All they got to do is pull the cord and let it explode and show everything off. Just the artillery, artillery bombardment. Just nothing but games, ton of games, fun ton of games. Just tons of games. Oh yeah, here's an Xbox in the console. Look like this. Oh yeah, here's a fun ton of games coming this way. And just let it just ride. And maybe at the Microsoft have press conference maybe a month later. Oh yeah, here's the Xbox Anaconda. It looks like this. It's $4.99, $5.99, $6.99, whatever it is. Comes with two blah 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 blah. Freaking blah. Who cares? Worth a fun ton of games. E3 should be about software and a little bit about hardware. And your conferences, like PlayStation's doing, Microsoft probably do one. Hopefully, there's more after this. Will be about hardware. That's what it needs to be. E3, it should be about software and a little bit of hardware. But your press conferences, after like a month after you're done, where everybody calms down, and just having orgasms and just losing their mind, twitching, and seizures. Should be about, okay, there's a PS5, it's going to be this big, it costs $4.99, $3.99, $2.99, $99, whatever it is. And have this. We'll put it on the website. If you want, you can go on there and watch it again. Same about Microsoft, Nintendo, whatever, if you're selling a console. If you're a Bethesda, you come out in your own press conference a month later. Hey, yeah, we're also adding this for the Elder Scrolls or whatever they're doing, and we'll have to have they're doing. Who makes Elder Scrolls? Who cares, right? I like Elder Scrolls Online. PS4 is fine. It's going to be okay with me. I have no problem with that. I might look at the Elder Scrolls 6. I might look at that one. I might take a little deeper look at that one. That's pretty interesting. But you know what I'm saying, though, right? You understand what I'm saying? It's about the games. The consoles will come. You can do the first half about Microsoft conference about games. The last 20 minutes, you can blow them out of the water with the console itself and say, tune in next month for our own conference here on PlayStation. Xbox. PlayStation, State of Play, we're going to call it, conference. Here's our console. Oh yeah, and there's tons of games coming too. Our games here, and here's our console coming out. Half an hour after all the games are done, this is our console, a big beast machine. Just open it up. Just open it, rip it open, and just show everybody what it is. Show its hearting beat, like a beat heart of PlayStation in there or something. Human heart beating in the PlayStation 5, whatever. But show us what we're under the hood. And PlayStation will at their press conference. A lot of companies leaving this E3 because it's no longer profitable for them. Because I heard the Expo's pretty expensive. Sorry, I heard it's pretty expensive. So having the Expo is pretty expensive. To have it. And to have it run the way it's supposed to run, pretty lucrative. Especially for what you're running, especially for what you're trying to sell. If you're a company like PlayStation or Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo or Bethesda or Activision, even Activision is opting out. And I think Ubisoft, I think Bethesda is too. I think one or other two. So you got four, they're gone. You got four gone right there. Activision is going to make some Call of Duty game. Bungie hasn't said anything yet. They might be one you look for. They may go back to like Xbox. You never know. They could make Destiny an Xbox exclusive. I don't know why, because they ain't selling very well on both consoles anyway. They could make Halo great again. You never know. They could enter a deal where they buy out people at the studios and they take over. And once again, Bungie is back in town with Halo. And Halo once again becomes great. Make Halo great again. Was our number one, kicking ass, taking names, doing all this stuff. And there you go. It could be. We haven't heard much about Bungie lately. They left Activision and took the rights of Destiny with them, or sold them, or what they did. And then sold to Activision for profit. If they got rid of, if Bungie got rid of Destiny and sold to Activision, and Activision can murder it, and kill it, and finally destroy it, that would be good for Bungie to do. Because you can't bring around something like that around forever. But will Bungie rejoin Microsoft and work? Don't know. Don't think so. Will Bungie take over? I've heard rumors about E3 that Bungie's going to come back and take out E3 Studios and take back Halo. Maybe it could be. Or maybe Bungie buys Halo and puts it on the PlayStation 4 or 5. Who knows? Or Switch. Play Master Chief on Switch? I could see it happening. With that being said, though, what is it going to be like? Don't know. Stay tuned for E3. And I'll have my reaction after the fact, about a day or two after that ends. Okay, I'll take a notepad here. Notepads. I'll take these notepads in here. I'll go into my room. In my other room. In my other room, and I'll write down what I see is worthy to write down. And I'll review it to you and decipher it in my mind and see where we come from. But E3 got to be good this year. Because E3 even went good last year. Microsoft stole the show because they was there to steal everything. Sony had a good one, but it was kind of boring. But it was still good. So it's kind of a catch as cat can kind of thing. You had to sit there and have to deal with it a certain way. And you couldn't deal with it, without one or the other. And that's why you had to stop and do things like that. So I think E3 is still good for another year, but I'm not sure about next year. This Crisis 169 on my game on the Xbox Live PlayStation Network. I'll holler at you guys later. Be safe. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Turn notifications on and ring that bell so you know when the video is available. Thank you. Peace out.